Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you, as always, for tuning in to Public Freakouts Unleashed. We have an absolutely fantastic show for you today, but first, a very special announcement. I have decided going forward, because of the sheer number of freakouts, that it's impossible to cover it all in a once-a-week episode. I have decided going forward, prepare yourselves to do not one, but 2 episodes a week. Also, if you haven't seen my second channel, The Reckoning, when I started this second channel, I was a little concerned I wouldn't be able to find enough content opportunities long-term to make it a viable channel. Boy, was I wrong, folks. Just in the last few days, I have done Dog Park Karen, Utility Woman that was attacked by a bunch of people. I did Soho Karen. I did Guy Who Lost His Dogs in an Airport. So anyway, as far as this first video goes, this is the ultimate anti-Karen defense turret. I actually called the business for comment that this happened in front of, and they apparently had her installed in December of last year. They also mentioned that the results have been incredible and outstanding, with the AKDT turret having stopped over 30 such Karens in only 2 months.
Pay you to get out of jail. How's that?
They're not going to take us to jail.
Well, they will.
No, they're nice supposed to leave.
No, they won't.
Kids.
What's that?
Let kids be kids. Better than being
Hey,
it's
there's no rollerblading or skateboarding in the square.
Oh my God, get a life. Let it
Go,
be
you
kids.
get a f***ing life. You
Thank you.
eat this right here.
Thanks.
So, guys,
Come on.
This extremely heated argument between a group of angry parents at this girls' indoor soccer game and the referee of that game took place after he said that the girls that were sporting some beads in their hair, apparently they were flying around while they were running, he asked the parents to take care of that so that the beads weren't flying around. These parents took that as a racial slight. They're basically accusing this guy of calling out the only black girls on the team, right? So it could just be the case that they also happen to be the only 2 girls on the team that had beads in their hair that were flying around. I don't know.
Swinging. It says swinging, and it's still swinging.
You have the rules.
It's still swinging.
You have the rules.
It's still swinging. It's still swinging.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No differently than any other girl's ponytail.
What is your information?
The rules you have right there. In my opinion,
What is your
listen.
What is your
Hold on.
name
Hold
and your
on.
information, sir?
We're done. I'm not arguing.
No.
I'm in charge of the field.
Kayla, don't argue with him.
Your name and your information.
Timothy Young. You want to call Mike Aguadella? I'll give his cell phone
I
to you
would
right
love
now.
it.
Because this game's over.
It should
That's
be.
fine.
You wrong.
You're racist.
We're standing up
No,
for our team.
no, I'm not. I'm not.
And it's Black
Listen
History
to me.
Month. Yes,
I've
you are.
tried to
Give me the
give you.
information, sir.
I've tried to give you several
Timothy Young.
opportunities to
Your name
fix
is
the
Timothy.
problem.
It was fixed.
That's
it. Was
it.
Fixed. It was nothing wrong.
It's
It's
the only
fixed.
2 African American girls on the field. So let's go, Timothy Young. What's the rest of the information?
I'm giving it to you. One sec. You guys can leave. The game's over.
I bet it is over because you're caught up with being racist.
No, I'm not racist.
You are.
No, I'm
They're
not.
the only 2
I'm not
African American
racist.
girls.
No, but it has nothing.
They're the
to-
only 2 African American girls with beads in their hair.
Exactly.
My daughter has been married for 4 years.
Listen to me.
4
It's
years,
not
sir.
about the color.
4
I didn't
years.
make it
It's
about the
definitely
color.
about the color.
It's about the
only
beads.
2 black girls.
It's about
What's
the
information?
beads.
I'm not arguing
You
with
can
you.
step
What's
up
the
front.
information?
But sir, let me ask you something. Just truly, I understood when you said it was swinging in their face.
Right.
We took a hair ties. We pulled
No,
it back.
and
We
I
don't
know, and
care
I
about
know
who's
that,
making
and I
rules.
said,
What's the
take a
information?
couple soft scrunchies and wrap it up. But the one girl came on, and it was still swinging in the back. I need it not to be swinging, period. Soft scrunchies, a wool hat, anything.
You
as long
saying
as it's
rubber.
not-
The other little girls had rubber bands in their
And
hair.
that's what I
How
just-
is it different?
But that's what
How is it different?
I just said. You can use scrunchies. You can use
No,
rubber
this is racist.
scrunchies.
This is racist.
Rubber,
Like, you're
rubber
racist.
band, scrunchies, anything so it's not swinging. The one girl came on and it was still swinging. That's
But do you
it.
understand how our daughters feel putting classic
No,
on their
I
hair and
completely,
putting ties
yes.
behind their
I
hair?
This guy finds the Repo man who took his truck off of his front driveway and starts using what looks to be a completely blunt axe. So not really an axe at all, more of just kind of an expensive paperweight to try and bust this massive, thick metal beam in half so he can get his car back. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Very silly.
Taking this. Sir, you know, this is going to cause you a lot of trouble.
I don't give a f.
I'm videotaping this.
I don't do. Ask me if I care.
Well, I mean, obviously not, but you know, you're going to pay the damages.
I'm not paying no damages.
Sir, the truck is repossessed. It's on state property now. It's not on your property anymore, so stop it.
Because you took it out of my property.
I was actually not on your property. I was on the street.
The truck was not on the street.
No, my truck was. I hooked it up by the front tires. So quit it. Hey, stop it. Freaking get away.
No, you get the f out of me. Okay?
You better get away.
No. You get this off of my.
Frankly, I very rarely say this, but I'm not 100% sure whether or not this video is real or staged. Now, I wouldn't put it past real. I have certainly seen things this ridiculous happen for real, as most of you who have watched for a while also have. But there's something about her putting the trash can over her head while she's asking questions that just makes you wonder, is this too ridiculous to have actually happened?
Why don't you go? Go back into your house. All I'm doing is working.
Okay, Al, you've got a lawsuit on you now.
Okay.
What is your name and the name of your garden service? I cannot. Listen to me. I am telling you to stop filming me.
Okay, then leave me alone. I'm trying to document this for my safety and yours, okay?
Oh, shut up. Okay. Okay, Sancho, stop filming me. Okay. What is the name of your business?
Sancho's Garden Service.
Okay.
Would you like my phone number?
Hang on.
Can I have your phone number and your name too?
Sancho's Garden Service.
Yeah.
What's the number? Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
420. 420.
Okay, and that's the name of the service.
Yes.
And what is your name?
Sancho.
Okay, and what is your phone number?
That was it.
Okay, so you're the owner of this business.
Yes.
And what is your last name?
Love.
Okay, is that your actual legal name?
Sí.
Okay.
¿Cómo te llamas?
So this guy is caught on camera way in the back there berating one of the employees of this joint, and one of the other, the customers gets up because he's just tired of the nonsense. So this guy, he talks very tough to this other customer when he stands up, but when his tough guy act fails to intimidate the other customer, he just calls 911, which is not, by the way, very tough.
You did not to me, lady. You're about to get called something you're not going to lie. You know what your mouth. You shut the f up. This does not involve you. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. Sit down and shut the f up. You've already threatened me. I'm about to call the cops and have you in jail.
You scared me.
Good.
Yeah, respect her, man.
I have no respect for her.
Idiot. You're mad over
What? What?
Come on, try to.
You're the one that started it. You mind your own business. You mind your own business.
Yeah, respect her, man.
I have no respect for her. You sit down and eat your damn dinner and shut the up. someone threatening to kick my ass over something that's none of his damn business. I want him charged with the threat, for threatening me. My name is Charles Dallas. I don't know what his name is. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. 850-57. The Tony's Barbecue on 140 Highway 1. I do not know the address, ma'am. It is Tony's Barbecue on Highway 146 in Mont Bellevue. Yes, ma'am. I'm inside the restaurant. He's inside the restaurant also.
This employee at FedEx complains to another employee because the door that he wants open when he arrives is continually not open, apparently since this guy on the right took over the job.
I mean, every freaking day I come in here and the door's closed ever since you had this route. Why are you coming to the owner? Because you're sitting here doing nothing and you don't even open the door. I'm on lunch. What are you taking the lunch for? We're doing a sort. Jesus Christ, man.
Hey, you still?
Hey, were you on lunch when you came in this building, Bubba? Were you on lunch when you came in here and you backed in? Because we open everybody's doors here.
Yeah, I opened those doors.
You don't want to open anybody's doors.
This woman makes an appearance in a restaurant. I think it's a pizza place because that looks like an awful lot of pizza for a non-pizza place. So we'll assume it's a pizza place. This lady got hung up on the phone by one of these employees, and she physically came to the restaurant to confront them about it, which obviously did not go as she planned.
Are you the one that hung up on me?
Yes, I am.
You're rude, mother.
You yelling at me. Hey, I'm a rude. Watch your mouth. What's wrong with you? Ungrateful.
Both of them or just one?
Just one. Self-covered.
Okay, it's okay.
I don't know where you were raised that you talk to people like that. You don't yell at someone like that for no reason. I'm a human.
You hung up on me.
People make mistakes, lady. What the
So I think there may be a bit more to this story than meets the eye. I pick up on a few things here. First, obviously, the woman who's being recorded should not have made fun of their accent. That's lame. Don't do that. But at the same time, the woman behind the counter seems to insinuate that the people recording this video had someone there who had overstayed their time, and the woman who's freaking out is doing so because she's trying to get someone in, and the people recording this video have overstayed their time, so she can't do so. It also seems like there was something that happened off camera that made the people behind the front desk very upset with the people recording this video about the way that they were speaking. So just something to keep in mind. I don't know who's right here, but it certainly would be worth a follow-up on the reckoning.
I try to ask her for the number.
Oh my God.
I try to for the corporate number.
I'm gonna put this on TikTok. I'm gonna put this on TikTok.
See how she's copying our accent?
Oh really? I didn't think that. I was just talking.
Was you? And getting into my face?
Get
you don't
out.
want to do that?
Don't make us call the cops. We have to call the cops like every day.
Call the cops because every day
you guys act.
Every day?
Pretty much.
Acting like this because they're being disrespectful to a paraplegic who can't walk.
He was supposed to be out at 11. That's the whole point. I don't care if he's a quadriplegic. I don't care.
Hi, it's at the Great Falls Inn. We have some very disruptive guests in the lobby.
Very disruptive.
They're recording us because they're out past checkout time. We're stupid white people.
We're getting ready to load up and these white people are being rude.
It has no reason.
They're married
Mommy,
with
they're
a
being
Native
rude.
American. Actually, my dad.
This next video gives a really interesting insight into kind of the nonsense that FedEx and USPS and all these people, these mail drivers that, you know, a lot of us probably take for granted a little bit, the kind of stuff that they go through on a daily basis, kind of a little behind the scenes thing here. Could he have made it to another gas station? I don't know. This might have been a small town where there's not a lot of gas stations around. So, You know, the next one could have been 7-8 miles away, and he doesn't know if he's going to get there without running out of gas in the middle of the road.
So look at this. Look at this, yo. The gas pump, you can only put premium in the gas tank. Now, the funny thing about this is they sat up there and said, do not put premium gas in the gas tanks. But this is all that the gas pump has to offer today. It's only premium grade. Look at this. Look at it. Look at it. Yeah. Look at it. Yeah. That's how I got my truck this morning. You see that? This is the that we deal with all the time. See, when I first started this job, we used to have a company that came around and actually filled up the gas pumps at the stations. Come to find out, when I spoke to the guy that owned the company, because he used to come around to all the stations in the morning and fuel up the trucks, he said they didn't pay their ass for 3 months. So that's the reason why the company that used to come around to put gas inside of our trucks doesn't exist anymore. So now we have to run to the gas pumps, use gas cards, just to get hit with like this, where it's like, hey, sorry for the inconvenience, but it's out of service. So yeah, I couldn't put gas in the truck, because if I put premium in the truck, I'm gonna get in trouble for doing it. It's just dumbass crazy that you deal with every single day, just trying to get the job done. I keep on telling y'all, yo. I keep on telling y'all, I can't make this dumb shit up that we deal with every day.
Employees are still not putting up with nonsense, and it seems to be becoming more prevalent as time goes on. This guy was definitely not having it from this customer and his attitude. Very interesting exchange. Hope you like it.
Wait! How about you wait? Shut up and wait! I don't get to shut up! Get the f*** up! How about that? You want to come to my face and yell at me? Get the f*** out! Bye! 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 You're gonna find it right off your ass. Think twice before coming to yell at me again. Get the f*** out! Get out! You ain't getting s***. Kiss my ass! Kiss my ass!
This man is shocked and outraged when his fully grown adult poodle is not allowed on the plane. Now, call me crazy, but that seems like something you should probably think to check before you show up to the airport.
Why would he think he can get on the plane with this fucking poodle?
One day, in first class, 8 minutes before the flight leaves, and you get to deny me boarding. Good for you. Well done. I hope you have a night too. And I hope that someday I advance so far in life that I can smile at people while I them over. Oh no, wait. I don't want to do that. That's actually a pretty existence. Right, make sure you write it down. Make sure you write it down so they can f*** you over tomorrow morning, too.
I think the drums at the beginning of this video is like their normal restaurant experience before all of the craziness went down. That or they brought it out to annoy them out of the store, which would actually be really funny.
One scoop of rice.
Yeah, one scoop of rice and one scoop of rice. He didn't even give me many vegetables.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't even know what y'all talking about. Let's just pull back the cameras and see how much rice I had.
I mean, unless they finna hold the hostage right
the same right. Right. He had a little boy too.
You guys been here before?
Yeah, I have. That's why I because I did not eat the food. Right here.
This is on camera. This is on camera. You acting like that.
The group of people in the car of the woman recording this video are just checking on this lady to make sure she's okay. The screaming while she's driving is just absolutely ridiculous. I hope she's fine. I hope that she's just a wild soul and this isn't some kind of sadder story.
You okay? What's wrong?
My knee.
Did you come from the hospital?
Yeah, but I had to go pick up my moped. They didn't x-ray my knee, but I probably should go back and have them x-ray it.
What's wrong with your face?
I face planted.
Wow. You need to go back to the hospital.
I gotta tell my dad this is his exit up here. Face planted.
Wow. You need to go back to the hospital.
I gotta tell my dad this is his exit up here. 26. You tell him he's the guy behind me. Oh, okay. I gotta go.
So the employee in this next video is recording for her own protection. She says she's going to show this to management. She says it's not for social media as it blows up on TikTok. But she's recording this woman because she called the police to her location in order to solve what seems like a simple receipt dispute. Also, notice how the cop says this is a public place. They can record. So that seems to settle that dispute. I know we've talked a lot about that on the channel, and that seems like a pretty definitive answer.
She's still recording as we speak.
Going back to what I just said. So, it's a public place. They can record.
So another colleague of hers said probably anything stuff that is helping.
It makes you feel better. I get recorded all the time. I don't like it. I'm recording you right now as well as the duties of my performance as a police officer. So you're being recorded.
It's just for my manager. I swear to God.
As far as the receipt goes, this is going to be a civil issue. There's nothing that the law of the state of Texas can do to intervene here. Now, if you don't like it, you can call the corporate offices of Walgreens and get her name or whatnot and take it up with her. But as far as making her give you a receipt or whatnot, or telling her to stop, I have to revert back again to the public place. I can't tell her to stop. I mean, I can ask her to stop. Man, do you mind?
I have to show this to my manager. It's not for social media. I'm not going to put it anywhere. But given the interaction that me and her just had, for my safety and hers, I am recording. Now, can I explain the situation to you? Yes, she's been yelling at me the entire time. I've recorded the entire situation.
Can I just talk to her?
The only time I yelled at her was when I was standing over there and she asked me a question, or I don't even know what she said, but I responded to her from over there. She yelled at me and she said, "Let me finish." And so I stopped what I was doing and I walked over here and I stood here so she can finish what she was saying. We give receipts. Every purchase that you make, you get a receipt. The only way you won't get a receipt is if you literally select that you want digital receipts. Whenever you sign up for Walgreens or do the whole, process or whatever, we have no control over that.
Sure.
When she made her purchase, she put in an old phone number. Whatever phone number you put in, that's going to talk to your receipt, your transaction, your everything.
I understand.
She put in an old phone number. I asked her, about the information. She was saying that it was an old phone number. She made it when she was 18 and she doesn't remember. So I'm just like, okay. So if we return it, we'll have to put it on store credit because there's no way for me to go in and physically give you a receipt.
That's what I was going to ask you. If there's no way that
I don't know how to do that. I think he just did from the computer, but like he has it on paper, you'll have to physically print it on a piece of paper.
Sure.
I've been working here for 2 months. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
So I kindly explained to her, you'll just have to come back in the morning when my manager gets here. We open at 7, and she'll be able to do it for you because I don't know how, or we'll have to put it on store credit. She started yelling at me, and it just went from there. So in the entire time, I kept my calm. Then it went from that to, because they're African American. So
I said it because there were both 2 women were recording.
I work with a very diverse group of people. I have diverse children, family members. You know what I'm saying? So. And I kept my calm. I could have very much gotten out of character, very much so, but I did not, because it's no point.
Sure.
And her being on Fox 4 News and all that other stuff, I don't, I just work here. I'm doing the best that I can. I gave her the best advice possible. I gave her the store number to call the manager. Okay. I didn't give her my manager's personal number.
Yes, I do.
I did what I could.
Her information so I can call.
Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you next time.